I technically just promote quotes and things of that nature, pictures occasionally. But I usually use, what I love to use is a research area, because I use HubSpot, Entrepreneur Magazine, marketing. I search on Google and so on. I use those features that help me out tremendously. That being said, let me go ahead and mute the mics. Just want to say good morning, and let me go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording of this training. Okay, the training is now recorded, and I'm going to go ahead and start the presentation. This is the social poster you get. You get the basic package when you join the $25 legacy system and program. Again, this is a phenomenal tool that you can use to promote your business and your business endeavors, ladies and gentlemen. More than one business if you decide to do so. You can add as many social accounts that you have on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. If you have more than one board and all that and then some, you can add that here as well. Just click on add more accounts. If you have fan pages that you are an admin of, you'll be able to add all those. If you have 5, 20, 15, 30, it doesn't matter. You can add them here. Facebook groups that, I'm going to say Facebook groups that you're an admin of, you can add as many as you like here. Profiles as well, you can add as many profiles as you like, and so on. Same thing with LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Twitter. That being said, this is the dashboard. This is where you, as soon as you log in, this is where you're going to be sent here. It'll keep track of all overall clicks, what you're getting past year, 30 days, 7 days, and the past 24 hours. How many clicks you've gotten, content to date that you tweeted, post, or that you sent out, it'll be located here. That being said, the most successful content will be listed here. Tells you the date and time that was posted, and the content and how many clicks that post got. And you can reschedule that one. If it's real popular and it's working for you, go ahead and reschedule it again. You might as well get more clicks on that. That way you can advertise your best content. You can schedule new content by clicking here or here. That's the scheduler. If you need help with the menu, just click on help again, and then click on next. It'll kind of guide you, where you need to do to post content and so on. This will kind of help you end up showing you the basic of what this stuff can do for you and so on. Alrighty. Now we also have what's called the profile area. In here you have your settings, your social training, those PDFs that I was talking about previous training. I still haven't added it yet to the system, but they will be there. But they're also here as well. So if you click on social training, you'll get access to this. Creating Google Alerts. These are the PDFs that I was going to add inside of the legacy, but they're also here as well. So these are all of them that I was going to post. I think there's about 8 or 12 of them. Go ahead and check these out. These are powerful. I mean, it works for all your social media accounts here. It teaches you how to use creating Google Alerts, how to use the Pinterest user guide, YouTube search. These are powerful, ladies and gentlemen. The hashtag user guide. I remember a gentleman asking about the hashtag, how they work and the features and so on. These are powerful PDFs. When you click on it, it'll open up. You may be able to download them, but it'll open up just like this. And as you can see, it's what are hashtags. Give you a little definition of what it is, how to use it. It gives you an example of the hashtags here. Using the social media dashboard hashtag tool, which is that little box right here. We're going to go over that a little later. But as you can see here, it'll explain all of that and then some. Where to post, how it looks like, your top 5, the recent, and so on. And then it tells you the color-coded importance of these hashtags. Obviously, the green is use this to get seen now. That means these are very powerful. People are using them right now. This is the SEO optimization that's built within the system using hashtags. Okay, they're very powerful. Patricia has a training on hashtags, and in the future when we have our trainings up and running again, more than likely you'll hear about it again. But these are powerful feature to use. It's almost like SEO optimization for your social media accounts and so on. So these are the type of PDFs that you have access to, every single one of you that have this system, again, that you can download them and you can use them. You can use them to train your teams and how to, you know, create Google alerts, how to use Pinterest guide, hashtag, creating social accounts, finding Twitter followers. This is very powerful. I've used this and read this, and I've done what they said, and it's worked for me. This is how you get organic Twitter followers all day, all night. You'll constantly get Twitter followers left and right. It's working powerful for me. So that being said, I would definitely read this, get associated with that, and start building your Twitter account organically. Twitter ads, building targeted Facebook audience. I know many of you are on Facebook. This is a powerful training right here in itself. If you are marketing on Facebook, which I believe, I want to say 99% of you are, you do want to read this. And these are very powerful key points here. Right here. Be consistent. Don't sell anything, things of that nature. Again, this is a great training to tap into what you have. Networking, which we're doing now. Invest in Facebook advertising. I invest in Facebook advertising. I don't know how many of you do. This is powerful. I show you. If you want your page to blow up, get to reading this, ladies and gentlemen. This is some great stuff. And measure and focus and so on. I won't lie to you. My measuring is terrible. That's why I use the social auditor to keep track of everything for me, because I'm not organized. I'm not as organized as others. But that being said, this is definitely something to take a look at. You also have your support area, your invoices, and if you want to change your plan. Let's say you purchased the upgrade for $8 a month and you decided to go back to the basic. Just click on change plan, and right in here you can go ahead and downgrade to the basic. Okay. That being said, that's the home base. This is the profile area. Now I'm going to show you how to schedule your content. If you click on scheduler here, you're going to see that everything will populate here. You can create a new message by clicking on here. Now, creating a new message is very simple. When you click on create new message, you just add your content within that message, whether it be a quote, a statement, phrase, paragraph, as well as a picture. Now, if you wanted to promote your website or blog, and that website or blog has an image on it, that image will appear on Facebook, okay, and I believe Twitter as well, and LinkedIn. But I'm not 100% certain on Twitter, but I know Facebook, your link will pop up the picture of the image that you have associated with that, with that link. And it'll give you a short description or show the picture may pop up down here. It used to. I'm not sure why it hasn't recently, but if I click on, let's say I click on my Facebook account, and then I want to add my website. I'm just going to add website by clicking on here because I've already stored my website info on the quick insert area. So I'm going to click on it, and there it is. And when I hit the space bar, it's going to stop processing, as you can see right here. And there we go. This will show up. It used to show an image here. Now the image is not showing, but the image will pop up. Whatever image you have, the first image that is on that page is what's going to show up. And then so when you post your quotes and hashtags and your sentence here, that's what's going to show up on your social media account. So it becomes a clickable image, okay, that particular post. That being said, this is the characters, how many characters you have left that you can post on here. This has about 1,976 for Facebook. If you add Twitter, you know that you only have 116 characters for Twitter, and LinkedIn is 665. And Pinterest, well, 476, as you can see here. The great thing about this system and program, your social accounts will be here. When you want to go ahead and post something, you can, let me go ahead and delete that, and then go ahead and take this out. You can add whatever text you want here, and then add your website at the end, or you can add your website at the beginning and then the text after. The hashtagging feature works phenomenal. If I'm posting something about marketing or something about emailing in that nature, you want to definitely use your hashtag as many times as you can. I'm going to use $25 legacy. See.com. Let me just go HTTP, just like that. Hit the space bar, and then there it is. It'll pop up just like that. Now, what's going to happen is you want to, when you post or when you start posting, you definitely want to add hashtags to your post. It's going to give it, like I said, that SEO optimization. Hashtag search, it does it instantaneously. If you want to promote something, if you want to find the best keywords for marketing, just type marketing up here. And you're going to see it's automatically searching for the best ones for marketing. And remember when we went to that PDF, the PDF said the green was stuff that people, that they'll be able to see right now. This is what you want people to see, your ad right now, your advertisement right now. Then you want to use the one that are color coded in green. So I'm going to go ahead and select business. I can select marketing. I want to select sales, entrepreneur, and the image that you're going to use, the link that you're going to use. If you add an image, like the picture of the home page, I have 3 different ones. It's probably going to show the one with the husband and wife. If it's going to show that one, I want to add a link to that image. So when someone clicks on it, just for Pinterest only. Okay. So I'm going to add my actual site, and it's just going to be the main site anyway, which is right here. So when that image propagates and shows up on Pinterest, and they click on the image, it'll take them to my site, which is phenomenal. And then you already know the image is going to pop up on Facebook, because that's what Facebook does when you add a website link. Twitter, it may not. I'm not 100%, but I know LinkedIn does for sure. And once you have done adding your hashtags, your link, and whatever it is you want to say, I'm just going to put just like that. As you can see, I still have 41 characters, 1901, 590, and 401. And then if I want to post this, I'm going to post this on my fan page. I'm going to post this on my profile account. I can also post it on my Pinterest, my LinkedIn, and my Twitter account. And if I wanted to post it on my Facebook groups that I'm an admin of, I can. I have all these right here. And then I can select New York, this one here, Texas, one that I have, and I'll post it on all these 3. And then I'm just going to click on, if you want to add an image to this, you can click on Visual Compose and add an image. But for this post, I'm just going to do text and the image that pops up on my link. And I'm just going to click on Post Now. Oh, came an error. You need to add an image to send to Pinterest. Okay. See, obviously I'm not thinking, because I'm supposed to add an image for Pinterest. So what I'm going to do is just deselect Pinterest and just go ahead and post it now. And as you can see, it's going out to those social accounts that I selected, except Pinterest. Obviously, I need to add an image for Pinterest. And there we go. And it's done. Successfully queued. New content. It may take a few minutes to appear. So it's going to take a tiny while for it to appear, but it will appear. Okay. That being said, that is something that I wanted to post now. If you wanted to post it later, you can choose the time and date that you want it to post. So you don't have to post it immediately. That what you can also do is schedule it to go out, in the future. You wanted some to go out on Friday, you can do it on Friday. You want it to go out next month, you can do that as well. We have, for those that are free or basic, you get the 3 bulk messages upload. If you are $8 upgraded, you get to do unlimited bulk upload. What that's going to do, the bulk upload feature will allow you to post all your content to go out in a massive amount along the times and months that you selected. Let's just say you wanted to have 300 messages or 300 sentences or quotes, or with your link in them, your links in them, your website link or your blog or wherever it's got to go. You may have 300 of those. What you do is you upload it in TXT, Notepad. TXT is what you want to upload it to. Once you do so, when you click on bulk upload, you can select Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. What I would do if I were you is create a Twitter one, a Facebook one, and a LinkedIn one. 3 different notepads. The reason why is Twitter only has 116 characters, Facebook's 1,900 or something, and LinkedIn is, I believe, when I just read, 600 and something, or give or take, it's between 600 and 800 characters. You're not going to be able to post your Facebook content onto Twitter, because your Facebook content, you're going to have, up to close to 2,000 characters. Obviously, you're limited with Twitter, so you want to separate in that aspect. But you can use the Twitter TXT files to upload them into Facebook and LinkedIn, because these have more characters. They're allowed more characters to be used. So that's what I've done anyway. I've used my Twitter and posting it on Facebook. Those that you actually see that I have scheduled and going out every day were from my Twitter account. And again, I'm now sharing them on my Facebook. And when it's done, I'm going to share them on LinkedIn as well, or vice versa. Or you can share it at the same exact time. It's entirely up to you. All you have to do is download the example file. Now, let me give you an example here. Let's say this is your notepad. This is how you're going to upload it. If you have a notepad on Windows, it usually comes with your computer, a notepad. If you have a Mac, you have to, I believe you have to get it from the Apple store. I think it's like 99 cents, and then you'll have the notepad. This is something where I like to keep my notes and files and so on, not files, but notes in the future, save them and categorize them. That's what I like doing. It's a phenomenal tool. If you don't have it, please get it. It's a great way to go ahead and keep your stuff on file. But if you wanted to add a message, you can add your message here with your link at the very end. And then this will be message 1. And then I want to add www.yourwebsite.com. This will be the first message. Once you hit the enter line or enter key, you're going to be now posting your second message. Okay, just remember, this is one post right there. Your next post will be right under it. No spaces, just strictly just another site. It will just be your next message will be placed here with no spaces. No spaces between the first and second message. I think it's ENC, right? There we go. And then you can add your link at the very end if you like to do so. What I like to do is, let's say you may want to add a special character at the end, and I'll tell you why in a second. Let me just put another message so you can see. Now, this is message number 2. I'm going to put a period. Now I'm going to start on message number 3. Okay, so I'm going to put message number 3 goes here. Now, what I'm going to show you is an easy way to change the links at the very end. Let's just say you have yourwebsite.com, and then you want your website.com to be at the very end of your links. Let me just put a special quote here. I'm going to put a special key, and I'm going to put that key. And I'm going to show you why I'm doing that in a second. Okay, just like this. So that at the very end of your messages, now I added a special key. Okay, let's say you didn't have your link here. Okay, let's just say you had your messages. Website here. Okay, I'm going to show you something that's really cool. I don't know if you guys know. Maybe you may or may not know. But at the very end, as you can see, I have these special key. Now, let's say you have 1,000 messages over the course of the time that you've been using the system. And you have 1,000 messages, but they all end in this special key. But you don't have your website on every sentence, or in every sentence, or in every line. What you can do is add your link at the very end of these. If you click on if you click on Edit, and you click on Replace, this box will open up. Okay, this box will open up the link. Now, anywhere in this message, if you added a special link and you know where it is, like I added this special key here, you can then replace this with your website to every message instantly by clicking here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that special key, and then I'm going to add that special key, and then my website, www.yourwebsite.com. And then I'm going to click on replace all. Bam. And you see how instantly it added it at the very end of all my sentences, just like that. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a phenomenal tool. So if you start creating your text files, please add a special character that you know is at the very end, and you can use it down the line in the future just in case you do want to add it, and you can change them at any time. So now it's changed to this. You can change it back eventually over time to just like this, and click on replace all. Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. Space. Your site.com with just that. I added a space here on accident. Give me 1 second. Let me just get rid of the space. There we go. And just like that. And then replace all. Come on, let's do it. It's not working now for me. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Anyways, you saw how that worked. It worked the first time. I did something wrong originally, and now it's not going back, but that's okay. But if you wanted to add your link, next time when you do add your link, when you go to replace all, just do it exactly how it's typed out here. It'll be this special key, a space, and then your website. And then hit replace all. It'll remove the link, and it'll also replace it with that special character. And that is it. That's how you set it to work for you in the future, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, let me go ahead and delete this. So once you have your messages set and ready to go, just like this, then you want to save it to your computer, and then you want to upload it here. So all you have, this is an example file. Again, a sample file will show you how it should look like. This is a sample file. So go ahead and click on that if you want to see it. But once you have your Twitter account ready to go, you want to upload those files right here for your Twitter. Or you can do it for just Facebook, or you can do it for your LinkedIn account. Okay? Entirely up to you. Now, if you select Twitter, obviously 116 characters per line, and then once you upload it, you'll be good to go. Now you can select the time and date that you want to post these messages. If you only have 5 and you want to schedule it out, to go out in 5 days, 1 message a day possibly, then you want to, go ahead and schedule that here. So if today's the 9th, then, actually we'll schedule it for tomorrow, and we'll 5 days later, this is June, so we go May, go previous. All right, so if the 10th, we're going to go 5 days later and go on the 15th, just like this, of May. And now you can select if you wanted to go out, schedule according to the file order, which means top to bottom. The first message will be message number 1, the second message will be message number 2, and so on. That's if you want to schedule according to the file order. If you deselect it, it's going to post randomly to entire text list that you have. Okay. Now, if you want to randomize the days and times, you deselect it. Now you can select the times and days you want to post. Obviously, Monday won't be selected because Monday is already passed. Oh, it's going to be. That's selected for today. That being said, I can post Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. Now you can select the time and date you do want to post here. From the morning all the way up to midnight, depending on when you want to post it. Depending on where you live in the world, you want to go according to where you live, because that's when the majority of people are going to be on social media at that time in your, wherever you live at that time. Because if you don't want to be posting on social media at 3 in the morning, when everybody on your social accounts is probably sleeping. So you're going to schedule out according to when you get up in the morning, or right around, give or take. You can do it even a little earlier and a little later. Entirely up to you. You can select, if you want to select all day, every day, random times, just hit this. Hit this box, and it will just send them out random times and dates on the dates that you selected. It's a great feature. That way you can schedule your content. You can bulk upload all your messages on here. That way you don't have to keep creating them by hand over and over and over again. If you're tired of creating them over and over and over again, then you want to use the bulk upload feature. Okay, those are for those who decide to do it. You don't have to if you don't want to. The Visual Composer is a phenomenal tool, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you're going to be able to start branding your business, your brand, whatever that may be. If you're selling a particular shake or vitamin or something of that nature, and there's a bottle, image of a bottle on there, you can go ahead and select it, find it from your, upload it to your computer, and then add it here, and then you can add text to it, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and browse for my images. I'm going to see if I have one already here that has a product. I remember doing a test. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe at the very bottom. I have so many. Let's see. There's New Year's. I remember I added a couple for New Year's. That was good. All right. This goat one is funny. I like using this because I can put funny quotes on there, and people love it. Friday, is that you? That was a good one. I got a lot of hits. And you can keep track of all of these. Since I post a lot of quotes, I like to use images of women or men in suits and so on. That's a lot of people attracted to it. Even kids like this with surprise faces and so on. Let's see here. I'm just going to select this one. We'll select this one for now. And then I'm going to click on Use Image. Let's just say this was your vitamin or juice product or so on. You can use that image. If you can use it in a template if you want. The popular one I like to use is the computer. It just fits every picture well in here. It looks professional. Okay, and then you can change the text here, right in here. You can change the color, the size of the text, and so on, right through here. You can change the color through here. So if you want it to be a solid green or a light green, there you go. Choose, and you can center it just like that. And you can do the same with all your text. You can center it just like that, and you can change the color here. I'm going to choose black on this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and size that up a little bigger, and then I'm going to move it right in the middle, right where the shadow is there, and so on. So something like this is very easy to do, very easy to create. You can start branding your business. Let's just say you have, I'm going to go ahead and search TLC products. Obviously, you want to ask your company if you can use these images, number one. If they let you use them, then, I got to click on all. Let me click on photos, images. There we go. Let's just say if the company says it's fine, then go ahead and use them. Let's just say you want to use one of these images and you wanted to add some more content to it. You can, if obviously they allow you to. If you want to use, let's say, this T image here, you just save it to your computer. Okay, I'm going to put this in pictures and TLC and save. Just like that, and then I'm going to go and schedule this, and I'm going to change this image, okay? So I'm going to go to remove this image. Oh, I hit attach, my mistake. We go to Visual Composer again. I clicked attach. That means I was going to post it. I don't want to post it. That was my mistake. I'm going to go ahead and upload the image from my device, the one I just saved. So I'm going to go to pictures, and I'm going to type in TLC, and it should pop up. There it is. And click on open, and then the image will pop up here. And then you can add your text to it by clicking on add text. And then you can select the color of the text if you want it to be a yellow, reddish, greenish. TLC is a green color. Let's see here, more of a darker green. Let's go down to about right here and click on choose. And then you can say, you know, TLC is the best product. New just in, you know, just something like this. You can add it over here. You know, you can change the background. You can add like a transparent background to it, so make it stand out just a bit more. Choose just like that, and then you can stretch it so that way it fits the whole page. And then center the letters, and voila, just like that. Very simple, easy to do. You can make the background stand out a little bit more. If you could see that it's not legible, then you want to make the background a bit darker, something like that, and then choose, and there we go. And this will be posted, again, it'll be original because no one has it but you. If you want to add some lines around the box, you can do so. Again, you can't add images to images, but you can, you know, design it so that way, you know, it can stand out a bit more. First of all, you want to see what color will fit perfect around here. I say maybe a lighter green. So I'm going to delete this text and make that background a lighter green. Right around there, something like that. And then what I'm going to use is choose. I'll close this. And then I'm just going to drag this over. Just like this. And then I'm going to narrow it. Just like that. Voila. You see how it makes it stand out a bit more? Now you can do that for all of your images. You can do it for, and you can put also another one here at the top. Again, I know it's not Adobe Photoshop, but again, you get it within the system and you can start really using it, branding it, changing the colors, text. So every image that you get from the internet, you can add it here and start really doing some work on it. And it'll look fabulous. And then you can click on attach image. Once you click on attach image, if you want it just to look like this, you can, or you can choose a template. The template will go with whatever content you have in your settings. So if you're selling the tea products and you're using the template that you've created, if you go to settings, this is what's going to be on every template, okay? This is add your details to speed up the process. That way you don't have to keep writing it over and over and over again. So if you add a template, so this stuff will be added to the template as soon as you click on the template. So you go back, and if you want to add it to a template, it's going to remove this text. It's going to remove the design. So just be aware of that. And then if I add it to this template, it's going to add it right inside. And as you can see, with the information that I have in my settings area. Okay, and you can remove the template, or you can go and choose another one. Just like this and so on. If you want to move the image around, you can just by dragging it over like this and then confirm. And as you can see, the image can be moved in different places. You can choose this background. Again, you have a variety of templates. I think you have like 60-something templates you can play with here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's entirely up to you how you use it. Okay, just like that. Some of these are a lot better than others. Another popular one is the iPad look, as you can see there. Now you can add a picture of yourself, picture of your business, images that you have of products and so on right on here. You can even talk about the product, and you can add the link about the product right at the very bottom, as you can see there. And go ahead and size this up so you can be legible, just like that. And then I'm going to grab that and move it up just a tad bit like so. And there we go. Again, different templates work perfect with other images. Obviously, this is a wide picture, so it won't look great on a cell phone, but you can add like an image of, that will fit in there, and it will fit perfectly with that. And that way you can go ahead and comment. It looks professional. I mean, just another feature that we've added here for those of you that do not have those Adobe Photoshop skills. You can just do it instantly right through here and not have to worry about all that good stuff. They have some phenomenal ones. If you are a model, or if you have a head shots that you want to use, you can go and add them there. It's entirely up to you how you use it. Phenomenal looking templates here. You don't have to use the templates. If you don't want to use them, you just click on remove on whatever template it's on, and it'll go right back to the picture. And then you got to start over, put your text and size and so on. Once you do so, and you want to add this image, just click on attach image. And the image will be here. Now, once you start selecting, if you want to select all of your profile accounts, just click on all, and then add your content. This tea product is the best. And then your website, just click on website. It'll just add it here. If you want to add it just to Pinterest, you can, in the Pinterest URL, and then choose the time and date you want to post it, or you can post it immediately. Okay. That being said, that is a phenomenal feature. This visual composer I use every day when I have time. I may schedule out one picture in the morning and one in the afternoon and one at night. And then I'll do that every week. Now you can schedule your stuff out. If you have a Sunday off and you really ain't got, you ain't got that much to do, and you want to start creating these images for the week, you can do so. And then schedule out to go out for the week on automation. You want to check your streams area. This is a phenomenal area here where you can then see the content that is actually posting live right now on all your feeds on your social accounts. I believe you get 2 as a basic member, and you get unlimited as a pro member. But as you can see here, this is the content. This is our mentions, and this is the home feed, and this is my wall feed. And as you can see there, you get sometimes people will just comment or like your information, and then I'm just going to click on like. I'm going to like that she commented. I'm going to like her post that she liked my video, that way, showing notoriety to her for doing so, and so on for anyone and everyone that's here. And then you click on there, and so on, and you can just check all your wall posts and feeds. If someone commented on a feed, like we tested this the other day, you're going to be able to comment back right through here by clicking on comment. If you see a comment or a like, you can comment by clicking on comment and write your comment right here, and then click on post. You'll be able to do that right through your back office. It's a great tool, great feature, ladies and gentlemen. You can make this full screen, just like this. And as you can see, I have my New York wall feed here. These are people that are posting in that group that I'm admin of. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. And then I can even like and comment right through here. So if I click on like, this is real time. That means she will get that like. She will receive it or see it, and so on. Phenomenal system, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and exit full screen, but you can choose your social accounts by clicking on this button and then adding them here. Again, these are all your wall feeds. Even for your profile account as well, you can add a wall feed, and so on, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and check out the stats now. The stats area is what the numbers crunch down to, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, I've been busy, and because of that, when I started posting again, as you can see here, it was going great. Now I declined, and now we're down here, and I got to get back up again. And the way to do that is to consistently post content all day, every day. And the way to do that is to schedule yourself out to go out periodically. The most successful post I have was this one here, and it tells you the accounts that I'm having the best clicks, the best hashtag, the best day, and the best time of the day, and it tells you your audience here. Okay, right now they're loading, but your audiences will show up here. How many followers or friends and so on that you have here. You can also filter how many clicks you've been getting, the dates and range right here. Past 24 days, 7 days, last day, or an actual day, 24-hour day. It won't count anything less than 24 hours. It has to at least be a day for it to go ahead and do the calculations. And then you can select the accounts here and then click on filter stats. Okay, and then you have your locations. Gives you the best locations. I don't know, for some reason, Slovakia is my #1 spot for my posting. I don't know if it's because I'm friends with people in this area or so on, but they're able to see a majority of my posts. And then you got US in second, Russian Federation in third, Germany and France. And then the other countries down here that are clicking or liking my stuff. Then you have your content that you're posting. This keeps track of the content that you're actually posting. Now, you may post something that's you may think it's good. It may not be at all. And you'll notice that because here it'll tell you. It'll tell you which one was good and which one wasn't good. Okay. The less of all ads that you had there that did the least amount of activity. This one did great. It had 80 clicks. That's what you're looking for. The reason why you're looking for something, this was the 4th of May. And the reason why you want to post content like this, number one, remember the hashtags? I put them right in here. Inspire, motivation, and so on. And then the link here. This is what's going to create your social account. You're going to start getting more followers, more likes, more engagement. This is going to boost up your Twitter account. Okay? Let me go ahead and find my Twitter account so I can show you exactly what it looks like. Log in. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm going to click on notifications. It's still loading. My Firefox has been real slow for some reason, but my Google says Firefox for some reason has been real slow for me. I don't know what it's doing, or if it's updating, or what's going on. It's just not been working well. As you can see here, 22 minutes. I've gotten a lot of followers and recent people that are starting to like my stuff. They're retweeting, liking and retweeting all my stuff here. This is what's going to create engagement. Remember the video I posted, the lady on the feeds? This is the one that I liked. As you can see, it shows up right here. This is the actual video that I posted and so on. And you're going to get a lot of likes and retweets because of this. Now, what I would encourage you to do is to definitely post content that is relevant to what you're doing or marketing. The best thing to do is to research that stuff, which is right here. Next thing is hashtags. It'll tell you what hashtags are working for you. Obviously, motivation is my number one. Success second, inspire, business, and legacy. And it tells you the competition, where those hashtags were noticed. Obviously, the legacy is being majorly promoted on Facebook. That's why you see $25 legacy here. And on Facebook, you have 10, and Twitter, you have 22, and so on here with business. That's a great feature to have, so that way you know what hashtags to use in the future. Okay? So best times that you're posting are right here. It'll tell you your best time. Obviously, I don't know why 3 a.m. is great here for me, but it is. And then you have 6 p.m. here as well. It'll vary. When you're sleeping, obviously, you ain't going to post that much, but you'll know when the best time to post your content. And as you can see here, best time of the day over this period was 6 p.m. So you know at 6 o'clock today, I'm going to have a nice looking post there for everybody to read. And again, number of total clicks and accounts. This is the best time by platform. Obviously, I got to work on my LinkedIn. LinkedIn's more professional networking area. So if you, I would master one of these accounts. If you're a master of Facebook, great. You don't need to use these other accounts, but you want your business everywhere. You just don't want it on one social account. You want to promote your business everywhere. It's going to give you notoriety. It's going to get your business seen. What this social auto poster will do, it'll get their content in front of those people that want to read it. It's going to create engagement. The reason why I dropped in clicks is because I stopped promoting engagement content. You can schedule that right in here. This is a great place to go ahead and find videos on YouTube, Facebook, Google News, RSS alerts, and trending. Trending is stuff that's happening right now. BuzzFeed is the blog that we use in here to get your content out there. They're a very popular magazine. But if I click on one, if I want to click on trending and I want to use, if I want to find something that's talking about, let's see, let's go to cute, I guess, and search trending. Or you can even search marketing. You can do it. It's entirely up to you. And you got here 22 fluff. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it's in a different language. Unless I just don't know what that is. Welpen, Dean Welt. It's got to be some German or something. And you got 33 products that are almost too clever to use. That's a great post here. People love reading stuff like this, so I would just schedule it to go out And then what I'm going to do is hit a space, and then I'm going to hashtag it and put products. Because products, products is mentioned, okay? 33 products. So you want to put small business, and it tells you the good ones to, if you want to, I guarantee you this is going to get a ton of clicks, at least between 25 and 35 easily when I post it. And I'm going to click on events, business. Let's see what else I want to add. Ideas. Ooh, that's a nice one. And blog and gift. These are popular here. Now you got to be careful with your keys if you're posting it on Twitter, because you don't want to go over. As you can see, I got 19 left. So I'm going to keep going with hashtagging. And I'm going to have the hashtag at the very beginning, just like this. So I'm going to put the line there, and I'm going to add another one. Let's add apps. There we go. How are we doing now? We've got 12 left. We're good. Now I'm going to schedule this to go out. Guess what time, ladies and gentlemen? At 6 o'clock. Why? Because that's the best time for me to promote. So 6 p.m. I'm going to do 6:10, actually 6:05 p.m. And that's going to be tonight on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, not my profile account, but I will post it on my fan page, this one and this one. And then at 6, and we got it on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We're good to go. And just schedule this. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that engagement right there, this is going to create a lot of engagement. I already know it. So the next training, we're going to check the stats on this post right here. That being said, if you want to find something that's more on what you're promoting, you can look up Google News. You can look up Facebook. You can look up marketing or entrepreneur, or let's see here. There you go. I like entrepreneur, so I'm going to post that one and click on search Facebook. And immediately I brought up, you know what? Entrepreneur Magazine, which is what? A bad place to be, because these people have great content. When I mean bad is good. They have phenomenal content. I love their magazine. They're all about business. All about business, and they teach and they have great articles. This is why they make so much money. Click on retrieve posts. Now I'm going to grab their content and I'm going to post it on my fan page. Why? Because people love reading that stuff. So I'm going to just go ahead and retrieve posts, and now the system is going to start taking all their posts and add them right here. So that way I can share them on my page. So I'm going to just click on schedule this. Let me go ahead to space bar. I'm going to hashtag. First, I'm going to read the title, Listen, Learn, Adapt. So I'm just going to add the hashtag right at the very end of this. That way it gets more notoriety. Listen, learn, adapt. Let me go. I'm just going to get rid of this comma. Again, you don't have to be detailed as I am here. Again, you can just post it without hashtags if that's what you want to do. But I know that this is going to get more eyes on this post if I do it this way. And I'm going to select the accounts. And then I'm going to schedule this to go out today at 9 p.m. I'm just picking a random time and then hit schedule this. And that's it. I mean, it's a phenomenal feature, phenomenal tools. I'm going to go ahead and unmute the mics. If you have one up here, these are the ones I've saved. You can save a search. Like, let's say I like this search and I wanted to save it. You can save it up here at this bar at the very top. As you can see, these are YouTube channels. This is trending, the funny videos. This is RSS feed. Obviously, that's RSS. All these are RSS feeds, and I love HubSpot Marketing. They have a great blog, and they're posting constantly. If you really want to get engagement content, look, check this out. How to use Facebook Live, a complete guide. You know how many people want to learn about this feature? Now imagine you having that on your fan page with the right hashtags and posting this stuff right on your accounts right now. This is going to create engagement on your account immediately. So I'm going to put this for, it's going to be 12. So I'm going to put this for 12 today, 12:05 p.m. That'll be afternoon, so in about 15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to hashtag, right? And I'm going to put hashtag Facebook. And then hashtag live. I'm going to have it populate. There we go. At live, online. Let's see here. Watch. That's a good one. Listen. Did I have listen? Nope. Listen. Okay, there we go. Just like this. Simple, easy, fun, effective. Very effective. And I'm just going to schedule this to go out. Now you're going to see a bunch of different posts. A lot of clicks and a lot of clicks, a lot of likes, possibly, hopefully retweets and so on. That's what you're doing, is creating engagement. Once you get the people to start engaging with the content that you're sending out there, eventually you can slip in an ad or two. If you want to know how to promote on Facebook, check out the guide, the social accounts, and click on the Facebook one. You do not want to always promote, because nobody wants to always buy. What you do is you get the customer to engage with what you're posting, maybe comment, have some quizzes, and so on. And eventually, you put an ad out there. Why? Because if they love the content that you're posting, they're going to click on your ad eventually and possibly buy from you, because you're giving them something of value for absolutely free. Just because it's someone else's content does not mean that you're not going to get the likes or the views, ladies and gentlemen. You can even use breaking news. I mean, you can find all this stuff right through our system. It's a phenomenal system, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and use it, and use it wisely. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock the mics. That way, hopefully everybody didn't fall asleep on me. I'm going to see if you have any questions. Raise your hand, actually. If you raise your hand, if you have any questions, raise your hand, and I will go ahead and unlock your microphone. Anyone that has any questions, go ahead and go ahead and raise your hand if you have one. Let's see. Sherry Wilson. All right, Sherry, go ahead.
Hi.
Hello.
Ramon.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
I have a question. How come sometimes when I go to use the auto poster and I'm scheduling for either Pinterest or Twitter, I notice it comes up like it won't schedule it. It will one time, but if I go in and edit it, then it says I have too many characters, and I know I have enough characters left because it has like 3 or 4 left, but it says I'm out on Twitter. And then sometimes on Pinterest it says the picture's too big or too small.
If the picture's too small, you have to put a big image.
But I already did that, and it worked the first time. But if I go to edit it, I notice it comes back saying that. Is that just a fluke in the system, or something I'm doing?
It's never happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, I use images that are. I try to get images that are the same size of website images. It's just if you could fit more words in these pictures.
Right.
You don't select tiny images. They just tiny images are not the system, period. And then they don't look good when it's too small.
I have to. Right.
Okay, what I'm saying is you have the image might still be on your computer. You got to get rid of it. I mean, in your Visual Composer area.
Right.
See, if I click on Visual Composer, let's see here. The images are stored inside your Visual Composer.
Great. Yeah, I try and delete the ones that are too small or I'm not using.
Okay. Let's see here. Browse your images. Right here. See, I have 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
This was the original, and then I changed and I put my little, label right on it. Do you see, like this image here? I created this image, and I also added this person here with the text using another photo editor. And then I posted it here, and then I added the text that I wanted to add here. But this is where your images are going to be stored, right here.
Right.
If you want to, but again, you got to know which one is which. You know what I'm saying? So if this, you may be clicking on the same smaller image, because you said you re-uploaded it in a bigger size, right?
Yeah.
But you're saying that
to delete the old one.
Okay. I've never even deleted them before. I don't even know if you can delete them.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little X when you hit the image and it shows up on the right. There's a little X.
Oh, right over here. Okay. So let's find out. I'm gonna click on this one here, right there.
That X, that deletes it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, there you go. Thank you. So there is a way, ladies and gentlemen. There is a way. But here, as you can see here, this is the image, and I just add the text to it, and then I have it go out wherever I want it to go. But if again, your image size, I think, is the issue. You may want to go a little bigger on size on the image. Because I'll tell you something right now. Just because the image says it's 1200 by 1200 doesn't mean it technically is. Because when you look at photos, okay, let me just click on HD images. HD images. Just because it says it's the right size, it sometimes isn't, because somebody already uploaded it and changed it. Like I just looked up HD images. Like all these images are phenomenal. You can use these to add quotes and so on. I do it periodically. You'll see some of my stuff on some of these pictures. But let's say like this one here. This is a nice one. If I click on it, see now you know this is that size. See the size here?
Yeah.
1366 by 768. But sometimes the image is, let's say, let me see if I can find one. See, this is 1920 by 1200, but as you can see, it's not that big. So you know that this image is not that size. Because if I click on this one, see how much wider and bigger, and so on. Some of these images, just because they say they're that size, doesn't mean they are. What I would do if I were you is pay attention here. When you see the image this big and it says it's that size, and more or less it's going to be this size. Just because these numbers say it's big doesn't mean it is. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I'm not
I get it. No, I get it.
Okay. You can also look at the size of the image by when you scroll, it'll tell you the image is right here, the image size. But that just because it says it, like I said, doesn't mean it is. So when I click on an image and say this one, yeah, this one's a good size, 1920 by 1080. This is a good size image. But as you can see, it's pixelated. It doesn't look that great. So you will click on another image. See, like this one here, it's terrible size to use. This will be good for like the phone template we have. This will be great for that, something like that. But yeah, I think that's your problem. I think that you are using, just because it says it's that size, and you're grabbing an image doesn't mean it is. And that's what's happening. You're uploading the same image, the same size. That's why you keep getting that reading.
Right. Now, what about Twitter when it says there's more characters than there are? Like it says
because you may have spaces inside of yours, too many. And sometimes, it said that for me before, by the way. What I would do is just delete a couple characters.
Okay.
And then hit the enter button and see if it goes through. Okay. Yeah, but that's when you're getting close to 116, because Twitter can change it at any time. Twitter can change the characters at any time. They supposedly were supposed to go to 1,000. Eventually, they were supposed to. Yeah, eventually they were supposed to go. Well, if they do, that'd be great. But we'll see what happens.
And I know when you add the picture later, it takes away the characters too, because that takes up space on Twitter when you add an image.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does, because the image will then be changed into a link within the system, because everything that we see that we pass on through the computer is code. So when Twitter receives it, they receive it as a link code, a code. They actually, and then that code becomes the image.
Right.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, that makes
hopefully it does.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see here. Anybody else has any questions? Go ahead and raise your hand. If anybody has any questions, please raise your hand. Lonnie always has hand raised. I don't know if he has a question for real. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Angela Briscoe said something. All right. That's crazy if they don't want to. Let me go ahead. Angela, the comment you placed? Can I unlock your mic? Can you unmute yourself? Is that right?
You were, she put that in there whenever you were talking about some people don't want to use the auto poster. She said that's crazy if they don't want to.
you ain't lying. I'll tell you, I would use it. I mean, this is something that's, listen, you're paying $25 monthly, right? You're getting the product. I mean, use it. Yep. Use this. I mean, this is a phenomenal tool. I cannot say it any more than I can say now. I mean, you can schedule research content. This is vital to businesses. This is the bloodline to business. Business have to advertise. I cannot tell you or express how much power this system has. I know for you it's just a product for some people, but the key points, the research that this thing does in a matter of seconds, that's a powerful tool. Because you can look on Google News and look up marketing, right? And I'm just going to hit marketing and then research. In a matter of seconds, it's going to bring it up, and you're going to be able to post it on your website, site, whatever, in a matter of seconds, just like that. And just click on it, add your hashtags, which is going to bring what? SEO to it, SEO content built within it, and then get the people that are searching for this stuff on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn to your fan page or site or profile. Again, this is what this does. It does the magic for you. What people seem to not understand is, well, I'm trying to sell my business. I want to sell my products. We understand that everybody wants to sell their products. But you have to have customers before you can get the product sold. How do you get a customer? You got to lead them. They become a lead. You got to lead them to your page. You got to lead them there. They got to find you. The only way to do that is by advertising. If you're not advertising, you're not going to get anybody. So how do I get somebody to my page? This is exactly what this system is built for, to get those people there. Those people that you're targeting. You know, there's that Facebook targeting, you know, how the advertising, that's a powerful feature. Well, guess what? This does sort of the same stuff here, because the people that are looking for that content online, when they're typing on Facebook how to market, and then you have a post about how to market, and that post is on your fan page, that's what creates post reach. Post reach means those are people that are not on your group or liking your page, but they found you because of your content that you posted. They found you, so they were able to go to your fan page and read whatever that is that you have there. And if they like it, they'll like your page, right? They'll start liking your page, and then they may even add it to their feed. So that way, when every time you post, they're looking at what your post is about. This is what creates engagement. This is what Entrepreneur Magazine does. They perfected it. That's why they have like millions of people, and they have like 68,000 post reaches in a week. This is what creates that, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to understand the power in this system. If you use it right and use it wisely, you will start to see an increase in likes, searches, and so on. Give me 1 second, Ray. You want to maybe give one of your quotes real quick?
Well, you've got to get them into your store, you know, and that's basically what you're doing whenever you're wanting to get them to your fan page. You're bringing them into your store. If you have your product, whatever it is that you're promoting, if you've got that as a pinned post in there, you get them into your store, you get them onto your page, and then they have the option of seeing your pinned post. They have the option of looking around and seeing what else that you have available there. If that article drew them in the door, so to speak, they will probably look around. How many times have you went to the store to get a loaf of bread and, oh yeah, I need to get some milk too while I'm here. Well, how about some butter? Yeah, there's some butter. I need to get that as well. That's the reason why in the stores they put things where they put them, things that go together to spur your memory whenever you're there. And it works the same way offline, online. It all works the same. So anyway. Lonnie, I see your comment. I will remind Ramon whenever he runs down a little bit.
I'm here.
Hey,
Sorry,
Lonnie said he did have a question today.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and unmute him. Let me go ahead and post this stuff because this is good stuff right here. I pulled it up and I'm like, hey, that's not bad. I'm gonna post that. That looks good.
I told them while you were gone, I told them that it's the same thing as you got to get people into your store before they can buy anything. You know,
Correct.
That's the same thing as getting them onto your page. They can look around when they get on your page and see other things there that may interest them.
That's right, and Ray is 100% correct. See, this is what you have to do as a company or a business owner. You don't want to just keep promoting your business all day, every day. That becomes old. Nobody wants that. You have to lure them in. Give them something for free. Give something for free. Give them some value. And this is what this stuff. This gives valuable content that they may want to read, or repost, or like, and so on. Creates engagement. Gets people on your page, and so on. Then when you post an ad, they'll click on it. And then you'll start to see an increase in sales. That happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and unmute you. Where is he?
He's unmuted on this side.
Oh, he is? Okay. Lonnie, you are unmuted. Ray took care of that. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My question is, where is the best place to find and understand the hashtags? And I'm still having trouble setting up the RSS feeds so I can just get the information. I still, and I'm looking at the video, but I'm just not understanding it. And now with that new feature about the hashtags, I'm really still lost with that.
Okay. You see this right here? This is going to say Lonnie Sorrell right here.
Yes.
And then you click on your social account, or social training, excuse me. Click on social training. Once you do so, you're going to see hashtag user guide.
Okay. I've been looking in the back office for this. Okay, it's in here. All right.
Been here the whole time. And if you want to use, let's see, Google News feature, you have, let's see, where's the RSS? One of these has the RSS one. I think this one has the Google Alerts, creating Google Alerts right here. Let me see. I think this has the RSS in it. Also training. This is how to create Google Alerts. Yeah, see what's here? Now you will see an RSS time and so on. So it teaches you about the RSS and the Google News feed right in this PDF. So please, everyone, if you want to learn how to use it, and listen, this is free training, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to help you become a better marketer using this system online. So get to read every one of these. If you want to become a master on Pinterest, click on it, learn it, ladies and gentlemen. I assure you, this is not here to waste your time. It is here to help you build your business on all these social accounts. Okay. Now, this won't have everything. It'll teach you how to use our system to create boards, teach you how to create boards and so on to get you engagement on your boards. If you know what I mean, repin for your feed and so on, like and comment, uploading pins. I'm not a master at Pinterest. I think Patricia's better than I am. Patricia Reynolds, she's good at Pinterest, but I mean, I'm good on Facebook and Twitter. That's where I like to do my engagement there. But that being said, this is the training area. Just go to your profile account, click on social training, and you'll see the PDFs there. I was going to upload them to our social account, to $25 Legacy, but I don't need to because they're right here. So if people are plugging into these trainings and calls, you know where to go now. If your team needs to know, just point them out where to get it. It's very simple. And if they want to downgrade or upgrade, they can do it right in here and change plan. All right. That being said, let's see if we have any more questions.
None in the text.
All right. Thank you, Ray.
Yes, sir.
Angela says she has a question, has unanswered questions. Do you want to check that one for Angela? For some reason, it's not popping up for me. I think I have it open somewhere.
Well, it's not showing up.
No? Okay. Angela, I'm going to unmute your mic. Do you have a question? Angelina Briscoe.
No, I do not have any questions.
Oh,
I'm good.
Awesome. So how'd you like everything so far?
Oh, awesome training. Please did you record it? Because I'm going to need to look at it again.
Yes, I did record it. I know you can only retain 10% of what we just showed you here. Everybody, anyway. It's the human nature. But yes, definitely. It will be recorded, and we'll be posting it in our Facebook group.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right, if there's no more other questions, we're going to go ahead and end the call, end the webinar. I appreciate you, everyone, for being here. Ray, you want to go ahead and send us out? Let me hit the stop recording first. There we go.
We're just glad that everybody came. Appreciate you. We've been talking about our training that we have been doing for months, that we just kind of put it in hiatus for our 30-day blitz while we were launching the Legacy program. This is a sample, and there's more to come. So just stay tuned.
Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon.
Bye-bye, everybody.